This should be interesting.
Perfect. How could you possibly improve a face like this?
What's the big deal?
I'm a carrot.
What's the big deal?
Shadow the Hedgehog. Why does that name haunt me? It's the only thing I can remember.
What's the big deal?
You better fight 3 miles, Georgia, or
What's the big deal?
I have to potty!
What's the big deal?
Why did Beethoven suddenly turn into Elton John?
What's the big deal?
He's a monkey! He's doing a monkey style!
What's the big deal?
I just wet myself.
What's the big deal?
I could watch us 2 all day. What a riot!
What's the big deal?
And Grandpa Josiah said,
What's the big deal?
I presume, my boy, you are the keeper of this oracular pig.
What's the big deal?
Artex, you're sinking!
Sorry, Wilbur. I just don't think my mother ever loved me. Just found out my business went bankrupt.
Artex,
My girlfriend just left me.
you're letting the sadness of the swamps get to you.
Took all the oats.
Then try.
And I lost my sister to the glue factory. Yeah, life's a bitch and then you sink. Sorry, Wilbur.
What's the big deal? What's the big deal? What's the big deal? What's the big deal? What's the big deal?
Excuse me, princess!
What's the big deal?
I thought it was my honor that I wanted, but really, I was just trying to please you. You, my father, who banished me just for talking out of turn. My father, who challenged me, a 13-year-old boy, to an Agni Kai.
What's the big deal?
It was cruel, and it was wrong.
I do not want to see you.
What's the big deal?
How dare you? I'm done for, Wilbur. In a while, I'll be dead.
What's the big deal?
But I very seldom follow it.
What's the big deal?
Yeah, okay.
What's the big deal?
Charlie, gotta turn us around, one guy! Now I am gonna be sick.
What's the big deal? What's the big deal?
Go ahead. Make a fool of yourself. Then maybe you'll listen to your conscience.
What's the big deal?
And they're certainly not showing any signs that they are slowing!
What's the big deal? What's the big deal?
But I need my beauty sleep.
What's the big deal?
Tell me about it.
It's easy for you. No one cares what you look like.
Margaret, it's Mr. Puppy! Hello, Mr. Puppy! Oh my god, a gorilla!
What's the big deal?
Your mother can't be with you anymore.
Bumpy's mom, she's...
What's the big...
Shut up, Dora! It is